got to really be locked in on being the aggressors. Come out firing and try to get off to a good start.
Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Michael.
NBA 2K19 captures the essence of basketball perfectly. Going up for a thunderous slam dunk fires me up. Draining that last second three to win a big game is awesome. And winning a hard-earned NBA championship feels like an accomplishment. The problem with NBA 2K19 lies everywhere else. The game is constantly trying to take money out of my pocket via the in-game currency. Playing NBA 2K19 impresses me big time, but the insidious undertones really dishearten me. NBA 2K19 presents the game of basketball effortlessly. It feels incredibly authentic, like you're watching an NBA game on TV. AI players react to my actions in real time. Moving the ball down the court feels natural, tight, and precise. And the shooting mechanics, they're spot on. Most impressive are the players' models. Many players look exactly like their real-life counterpart. There are, however, some exceptions. The legendary players' character models, for instance, don't quite match up. This makes sense, of course, as 2K Sports can't exactly travel through time and scan the players during their prime. However, I did notice a slight drop in quality when playing with those classic teams. The presentation of each game is also very cool. Everything from the pre-game to the excellent commentary, NBA 2K19 delivers. In fact, this game may sport the best commentary I've ever heard in a sports game. NBA 2K19 offers plenty of ways to ball, but this is where the virtual currency issue begins to creep in. My GM and My League are the smallest offenders, mainly because these modes are delightful without needing any in-game currency. My GM offers a full story mode where I can run a brand new team or pick and play as any team in the league. Starting an expansion team means I can build a team from scratch, including the uploaded logos and an original name. The community uploads feature easily makes this 1,000 times more enjoyable. My League may be my favorite mode in the whole game, giving me the power to shape not only the current NBA but history of the sport itself. When creating a league, I now have access to the draft classes as far back as 1960, letting me redraft legends like Oscar Robertson or the logo Jerry West. The National Basketball Association becomes the Finelli Basketball Association, my every whim allowed simply with a few button presses. And the creativity can go a long way. Unfortunately, that goodwill is rescinded when it comes to my career, as building my player from scratch becomes less about developing skill and more about purchasing them.
Just taking a nice long look at you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Welcome to the Mad Ants, son.
When I think of the ideal create a player mode, I want it to be as close to an RPG as a sports game can get. 2K does that to a point, but the experience points are instead virtual currency, and leveling up is having enough in-game money to buy the stat boost. This means the mode encourages emptying my wallet for virtual currency in order to create a superstar, instead of building him from the ground up. When actually playing basketball, NBA 2K19 shines. The action on and around the court is authentic as a video game can achieve. The ebb and flow of the game comes through masterfully, whether in exhibition or in a deep playoff run. The ancillary parts of the game have their moments of greatness too, but those can be overshadowed by the constant shaking of the virtual tip jar. I enjoyed the heck out of 2K19, don't get me wrong, but man, I wish the virtual currency wasn't as heavily involved.